What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rather God. I am back in the flesh, in the studio, man. I've been gone for a little minute. Y'all probably was wondering where your boy was at. I was out the country. I was in Africa, West Africa specifically. I was in Ghana and I was in Guinea for the past month and a half. What I was doing, none of your business. But we might talk about that in a separate video. But today, what we are going to talk about is change your surroundings. Now, what does that mean? Change your surroundings could mean changing your surroundings physically, changing your surroundings mentally, and changing the people that you hang around. So first, change your surroundings physically. Now, a big part of my journey as an artist and as a person has been travel. Like, I like to travel a lot. Like I said, I'm just coming back from traveling. But even if it's just traveling outside of the studio to go to like the store or the record shop or the record store, like I got mad records over here that I got. This is Earl Sweatshirt, David Ruffin, what is this? Guns N' Roses, Olatunji. Like, all these records I got from the record store, and that's like become one of my favorite things to do. Go to the record store because everything be so fast paced now, and you know, we can get everything on our phone, like just stream music. We don't gotta go out and go actually buy music. But it's something about going out and physically buying music that I appreciate and that I like, you know. And so I feel like it helps me get in a different mind frame and a different mind space when I do come back to the studio and create art. You know what I mean? And then I get to listen to the record for the first time, because you can't listen to it in the store. A lot of times they don't have a record player for me to open up the record and put it on. So it's like, if I buy this, I gotta be sure that I'm actually, you know, listen to this. I gotta be sure that I'm actually gonna mess with this. So a lot of times I'll go in it not knowing what I'm gonna hear or experience. And when I get back to the studio and put the record on, it's kind of like a whole different feeling, a whole different vibe. And I'm able to create something from it, you know? So changing your surroundings, your daily surroundings, and then traveling and getting a chance to experience different cultures, I'll say. If you have the ability, capacity to travel, then do it. And we all do, you know what I mean? Some may say, oh, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, why don't you focus on what you do have instead of what you don't have? If you say, I'm going to travel rather than I can't travel, then you're going to travel. You know what I mean? You have to believe you can do something before you can do it. And I think we all know that. So, travel. Step outside of your comfort zone. Go somewhere you've never been before. Like I said, I went to Guinea. I've never been to Guinea in my life, but I've been playing a drum called the djembe for my whole life. And this drum is traditional to their culture and to the people in Guinea. So going there was kind of like crazy. Just like, imagine you do karate and you go to like China for the first time and you get to train in China or Japan or wherever, you know what I mean? You get to go there and you get to train with masters and really perfect your craft. That's the same type of thing that I did in Guinea. And I got to experience a whole different culture. I got to experience different foods, different languages, different religious systems. I got to see how the people of Guinea treat religion and how they treat art and how they treat just life in general, you know. And it gave me a whole different perspective on what life could be and how life could be better in my own life, you know what I mean? not how the whole world life could be, because that's not up to me. Number 2, change the people that you hang around. Now, I know you heard this saying before, the 5 people you hang out with the most, you are an average of those 5 people, and you reflect those 5 people. So if you hang out with 4 bums, you're the 5th bum. If you hang out with 4 athletes, then you're probably the 5th athlete. If you hang out with 4 people who do illegal activities, you probably do illegal activities too. Now, I say this to say that if there are people in your circle that you feel like you've outgrown, or you feel like you're not really on the same path as them, do not be afraid to get around some people that are more aligned with what you want to do in life and more aligned in what you want to pursue in life. It's never love lost when you do that. I promise you. If those people are really your friends, there'll be no love lost when you do that. I remember being at a point where I was hanging out with my friends. I had some friends. I'm still real cool with them. But I had a lot of friends at one point that we just would do whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever we wanted to do. And I started pursuing art. And this was around like COVID. This was around like COVID time. So when I really started to focus and we were forced to be inside, I really started pursuing art, and I really started tapping into my creativity and who I am as an artist and as a person. And you know, when you go through phases like that, you realize not everybody is going through that at the same time as you are. So when you kind of speak about it, you kind of talk about it, people look at you like you're an alien. You know, they don't really know what you're talking about or what you're saying. And so I felt that a lot when I was going through that period. You know, my friends was like, okay, I can't talk to these people about this. They don't know anything about this art stuff that I'm talking about. I'm still cool. We're still really cool, and we still can talk about other things, you know. But the things that I'm interested in now aren't the interest of those people anymore. So what do you do now? You don't isolate yourself and say, okay, now I'm just going to be this introverted artist and not talk to anybody else. No, you go out there and you find your people, okay? I've had to actively seek out people who are better than me in my craft and people who are doing things that I would like to do and befriending them. You know what I mean? It's easier than you think to make friends. You know what I mean? Never have any ulterior motives. As long as you're genuine in your character and genuine in your spirit, you will make friends. Okay? So go out there and change some of the people that you're around. You know, you want to be around people who push you to be better, people who push you to become the best person that you want to become. And that is a big part of my journey as an artist. Now I'm around straight up beasts, straight up monsters, creators, and I hate the word creators and creator. That's that's like the stupidest word ever created. Stupidest, is that a word? I don't know. That's like a stupid word though, creative. I hate that word. I'd rather say artist, but when you say artist, people think you're talking about a musical artist or a visual artist, and not talking about like cameraman and all these other artistic forms that they are. So, but I'm gonna use the word artist. I'm gonna say I'm around a lot of great artists now. Ones that are better than me, some that are on the same level, and some that are in the industry. And it's wonderful because you get to experience all that this could be. You get to see it. Sometimes we don't see things for ourselves. We can't see like, oh, this could be a full-time job, or this could be a full-time profession, or this could be something that I make money from, or this could be something that makes me happy. But when you're around people that are actively living that life that you would like to live, it's a whole different feeling, whole different spirit that you walk with, you know. So change the surroundings and the people that you are around. But don't say fuck your friends. Don't say fuck your friends. Just let them know, like, hey, I'm going this way. This is the route that I'm going. You know, it's no love loss. Still appreciate you. I still appreciate all that you do. I just have to move this way because this is the way that life is taking me. Don't say fuck them, because if you say fuck them, then you're gonna have some ops, and you don't want that. Third, now this is something that I tell people a lot on this channel, and then in general, like, it's kind of my thing, but like, you have to change things within yourself in order to even be able to change your surroundings. Because like I said in the beginning, if you have a mindset of thinking that you can't do things, like, oh, I could never be a full-time artist, or I could never travel these places, I don't have any money, or I can never do this. Like, if you have that type of mindset, then you'll never be able to do anything, you know? Like, on the flip side of that, what if you thought like, oh, maybe I can do this, maybe I will make some money, maybe I am gonna become a person that can make money, you know? Instead of saying I can't or I want, maybe start trying to become a person that will attract those things that you are lacking, you know? And that just takes a lot of self-reflection and self-thought, you know? Art is a real selfish journey, you know, because you have to really spend a lot of time with yourself and really know yourself, which is why a lot of artists like will come off as introverted, because they spend a lot of time with themselves. So when you're amongst everybody else, it's kind of tricky to snap out of that. But when you are with yourself, take that time intentionally to get to know things about yourself, get to know your mindset and the things that aren't good about your mindset and how you can change those things. And then once you change those things, everything will start to fall in line, and then you'll be able to do those other things I said, like change your surroundings as far as traveling and your everyday movements, and then changing the people that you're around. Remember, you're average of those 4 or 5 people that you hang around. So just think about that. Think about the 4 or 5 people you hang around. Do they accurately reflect what it is that you want to do? You know what I mean? It's tricky. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do, but ultimately you win in the end. So change your surroundings, okay? Change your surroundings. Like I said, my name is Rather God. For those of y'all who are just tuning in, has never seen my channel before, make sure y'all tap in and check out some of my other videos I got on my channel. We're back though. We back, baby. We back in full force. We about to go crazy with the videos. I'm about to start uploading a little bit more frequently. A short break that we took was necessary for the mental, for the physical body. You know, I'm human. We're all human. There's only so much that we can do. But I am back, and I will be giving as much as I can to YouTube. Okay? Make sure you follow me on Instagram too, at RaleigHGod, and check out my next videos. And we'll be here again next week, same place, same time. Something different like always, man. That's the longest I probably did it. There you go. The thumbnail's gonna be how to spin a basketball. That's the title, how to spin a basketball on your finger. Gotcha. Gotcha, dumbass.